and welcome to Titli's Busy Kitchen with me, Titli. If you're going to cook Mexican food, then you absolutely have to know how to cook enchiladas. So, let me show you. For my chicken enchiladas, I've got 2 chicken breasts which I've cubed, 6 homemade flour tortillas, 100 grams of grated cheese, half an onion finely chopped, 12 olives which I've destoned and chopped. Here I've got 2 tablespoons of mild chili powder. Now I happen to have a tablespoon each of ancho chili powder and guajillo chili powder, but it needs to be mild chili powder, you don't want to blow your head off. And 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and here I've got 2 tablespoons of plain flour. The first job on the list is to cook the chicken, and you can do it whichever way you want. You can grill it, you can boil it. I'm going to fry it in just a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. Now while the chicken's cooking, and you can probably hear it sizzling in the background, I've heated 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in a pan. I'm going to add the flour and brown it. After about a minute, the flour stops bubbling and starts to go brown. Now turn off the heat and add in, very carefully, 300 mils or 1 1/4 cups of water. Take a whisk and stir to break up any lumps. Then add in the chili powders and the garlic and whisk. Bring it to the boil, turn the heat down and let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes. If your enchilada sauce develops a skin on top like this, don't worry, just beat it in. After 10 or 15 minutes, turn off the heat. Once the chicken's cooked, after about 15 or 20 minutes, remove with a slotted spoon. We're now ready to make our enchiladas. First thing I always do is just put a spoon of the enchilada sauce onto the tortilla and spread it round. Then take some bits of chicken, put them into the centre, and then roll up the tortilla to make the enchilada. Stuff any meat that pops out back in, and then drop it onto a plate. Press it down a little bit to keep it flat. And then carry on with the rest of the tortillas. Then pour on some enchilada sauce and garnish with chopped onion, black olives and cheese. Now pop this under a grill just to melt the cheese over the enchiladas. Chicken enchiladas. Serve with refried beans and Mexican rice. I wish I had $1 for every enchilada I've eaten. Send your donations now to Titli, care of YouTube. Join me next time in Titli's Busy Kitchen with me, Titli. Until next time, Khuda Hafiz.